Warning, is it time to sell right now? Because stocks could be headed for a really big move. And we're talking about sales, potentially the biggest sale of the year. That's right. Stocks might be about to go down. And if that were to happen, we're already seeing those warning signs. What are they? It's a breach of the 50-day moving average. So whether or not it happens right now, what's really important is that once this area gets lost, we have to now recapture it. All right, make it simpler for me. We're either going to get a bounce on the 50 DMA, like we did over here, and then we have a chance to defend. And if we don't defend, then we roll over. So this has not happened yet. We've not yet had the move down. I mentioned it on the weekend too. So if it's not happened yet, that's exactly what we want to talk about. We want to be aware of what could cause it, but more importantly, how can we get ready? Because this weekly chart here, yeah, that's a breakdown. It was a failed breakdown for part of the day. But now it's just a classic breakdown. Why? Lower low and currently below that low. And that's exactly the note that I left for our group today. You can join us for 45 free days or watch until the end if you want to learn more about that. The fear and greed basically broke out. What happened? We lost it. Low, higher low. It's still a higher low, but we lost the uptrend. That's not good. Nope. And we're almost back on the doorstep to go back into extreme fear. All right, great. So if now we look back here to the chart and we look at QQQ, spaghetti-o, because if we close red again tomorrow, that will be 2 consecutive daily candle closes below the 50 DMA, and it will be below our uptrend. The last thing that's going to hold us up is going to be this November high. If we lose that too, look out below because big tech might be going down. Why? Well, because that's just what's going to happen. All right, and let's move forward. So we know what's happening with fear and greed. Yes, the bromance is here. Putin holds meeting on rare earth metals, aiming to significantly boost output. Nice. New chemicals and materials. Okay. And then he's also outlining a potential aluminum and rare earth deal with America. What? That's right. U.S. exceptionalism has taken a turn here. Yes, that's right. This is what happened in the last tariff battle. Here's what happened when it happened last time too. And U.S. exceptionalism is fading. That's right. Let's have a look here to the charts. Why? Well, Germany, which just had an election, after the uncertainty, what happened? Well, you guessed it, up. Germany, look how far you away from the 50. Look how far you are away from the 50 moving average here. Boop. That's right. Since Trump got elected, this is what Europe's done. They've gone mega big up. What's the S&P done? Boop. It's going down. People are voting and they don't like what they see. Low, higher low, higher low. Yes, it is a higher low, but I would argue that it doesn't feel all that good, does it? Nope. And that's what we're showing you here when we say that the uptrend's now been lost. Okay, so we talked about all this stuff. People are just worried, and right now we're like, well, like everything's going to get more expensive. Yep. We got Nvidia earnings on Wednesday. Oh, I forgot about that one. Yes. And then we got inflation numbers coming out on Friday. If these come in hot, as we did talk about, right? If they go up, 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 like Trump is pointing to here, let me see if I can get the picture. Why? Because Trump just gives us such good pictures. This one, might be a little bit plugged up here. That's right. Look, why? Well, because we're swooshing up. If we get this inflation print, which comes in at 2.8, that's going to be more flatlining with a low, higher, high, higher, high, higher, high. We're stair-stepping higher for inflation. That's not good. No, it's not. And this one here would be hot. Be hotter than the previous ones. That's on Friday. Kind of matters. Yes. We have it all summarized right here. But I actually missed something. If now we look to the news, that's right, Doge, the bond market's voting and they don't really, they're not convinced on Doge yet. All right. EU's Clean New Deal. What does this talk about? Well, I looked at it today and it mentions this date right here. Details are going to be released on the 26th. Why does that matter? Well, Ursula, who's over in Europe, she has her 100-day mandate too. And over here, this guy, he participated in another meeting for what? We'll read it right here as well. So advanced composite materials as well as rare earth metals. Tongue twister there for some reason. Also, Big Daddy Tim Apple is going to spend 500 billion in America. When? Over the next 4 years. So that is now $1 trillion between Stargate and Apple. I'm going to ask you for a huge favor. If you could please consider smashing the thumbs up or subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much ahead of time. So the reason why that matters is because they're kind of being forced to spend. That's right. What happened to Apple? It's a positive reaction, but the overall market right now is not doing so hot. Over where they're not being punished as much, there might actually be a really big a transition happening here. It's a clean industrial deal. They're actually advocating for buy European. Uh-oh, that might be bad for big old Trump. All right, we talked about that. Heat map is fairly mixed today, but boring, predictable stocks. That's right. They never go out of style. If we look at year to date, the Buffett, he's doing it. He's up by 10%, right? 9.3% here. Hey, boring but predictable. That looks pretty good compared to Tesla right now, down by 15. A negative 4.2 for Amazon, a negative 6 for Google, a negative 4.2 for NVIDIA, or a nice cool negative 5 for Microsoft. Meta's up though. Cool. All right. Well, let's look at a couple of quick charts in the last few minutes here. So we've been talking about crypto for a last little while. Well, what happened? It washed out. I've been talking about this potentially being a leading indicator. What did it do? Well, came down to the 50, monster sell-off, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. It's rolling over. Looks like garbage. Oh, it looks like garbage. Yes. Let's draw a new pattern on here. Why? Because there's a new one. Shoulder, head, shoulder. That's a rejection. Yes, it is. Let's see if we note something similar here on the S&P. I wouldn't really call this a win anymore. I think the win is gone. Looks a lot more like the seasonality chart now where W to start, but we go to a lower low. The W to start, but to go to a lower low implies that the low of the year is not going to hold. What's the low of the year? Where's January? The low of the year is right here. It's at 575. Quick sidebar. If you remember our annual charts, which are going to be here on our level right here. Actually, let's just show it here. Why? Well, remember, on an annual perspective, we were looking for this, annual levels. What was the plan? We were initially looking for a dip between 1% and 3%. I was looking for as low as 568.5. Let me see if we can do some math on that to see if we can actually get there still. If we go to the high, so we go calc, let's go 568 divided by 613. Minus 1. Actually, no. When we want to go from last year's close. Oh, my bad. What are we doing here? So 563 divided by last year's close, which will be the C here. That's at 586. So divided by 586 minus 1. Yeah, that would be your 3% decline. So that's the number potentially we're looking for. 575 right here. That's what I initially looked for. Potentially as low as 368. I was looking for 568.5. Pretty big coincidence that might be where we close out. All right. If you want to see what I do after I sign off YouTube, you can either watch the video queuing up here in a moment, or you can go to thealgo.com to trade with me for 45 free days. You get access to all of my portfolio, our Hall of Fame, and a lot of other really cool stuff. So if that interests you, again, 45 free days. If not, I will see you on the next video. Thanks so much.